awesome. What can you say about a Disney park that hasn't already been said a million times? From the rides, trip hacks, merch, food, beverage, we all collectively know more about these parks than any other across the theme park world. And for the much maligned Paris iteration, the story has been covered extensively. Big ambitions from Michael Eisner, a heavy push toward international growth, significant financial investment, underwhelming public reaction, major blunders in presenting this product to the French and broader European market. And of course the ensuing fallout. This park in Marne-la-Vie, France, directly contributing to some of the budgetary conservatism found in the construction of later parks, like my personal stomping grounds of California Adventure. So going into this one is interesting. Stepping into the gates knowing in the back of my mind that this is the consensus lower tier of the global Disney parks. If I were flying solo on this trip, I definitely wouldn't be here. I probably would have hopped a flight over to Poland for Energylandia, or perhaps stopped off in Belgium for Ride to Happiness. But I won't let my fiendish appetite for insane roller coasters turn me into a selfish husband now. Don't get me wrong, I love Disney parks as much as the next person. Disneyland essentially raised me, so being here in this moment is definitely a joy. Especially seeing the beautiful sight of a non-butchered Hollywood Tower Hotel as soon as I step off the train. Yes! It exists. It's still alive.
Priez, vous ne ferez qu'empirer les choses. Ils savent que vous êtes là.
Just a few moments in this park is all it takes to start removing all of the history, discourse, and preconceived notions from my mind. Even though the famous shortcomings of the Paris version of the Studios park are definitely glaring, it's still cool in my book over here thanks to that ability to experience a personal favorite that I sorely miss back at home.
If you scream, it will only get worse.
Yeah, come on! All of those new additions and revitalized identity on the horizon are clearly very much needed here and will definitely help this park's experience out a ton. I guess I'll be needing to come back at some point for all of that, so for this visit, we might as well just stick to the tried and true Castle Park side. Hey, look at that. Quickly starting to feel like the Disneyland I used to know over here. The Disneyland circa 2010, where I could, on breaks home from college, have an easy mellow day at the park and experience whatever I chose to without needing to master some sort of strategy. Maybe I got lucky today on the crowd levels, but then again, it feels like days like this don't even exist anymore at home. So I'm making sure to soak this experience in as much as possible. Low-key, French version of the Blue Bayou, in an era where you gotta plan way too far in advance to get into the Blue Bayou. This was awesome. Day of reservation. Now we're catching the vibes. I feel like I'm in Roller Coaster Tycoon right now. In the maze. There really is no true substitute for that Disney magic. Like I said, this wasn't at the top of my bucket list at all, but now that we're here, I'm reminded why "I'm going to Disneyland" is the phrase everyone yells out when they're celebrating a momentous occasion. It's definitely settling in how perfect this place ultimately was as a final stop on this honeymoon excursion. As the first half day comes to a close, we were absolutely blown away by the Tales of Magic evening show. It's one of those perfect moments where having no idea what to expect pays off into a strong moment of pleasant surprise.
Yo! That's incredible. What?
Disneyland Paris on a drizzly morning. Gotta love mornings like this. These are the kind of vibes that make for a great park day. Can't wait.
Yeah, all right. Yeah! Lively. All right. Yeah. Ooh, let's go. That's how you get down early morning. At the Manor, baby. Just opened up to the public for the day. It's empty, and it adds to the eeriness. What a great feeling. Let's brave the Phantom Manor. Bonjour. Alone in the Haunted Mansion foyer. So far, so good.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, lorsque d'étranges et d'inquiétants bruits se font entendre tout autour, where candlelights flicker though the air is deathly still, c'est que le fantôme des lieux se manifeste. Phantom Manor a connu des jours heureux, mais les temps ont changé. And now, curious souls, come, I have more to show you. Entrez.
Yo, this is awesome.
Perhaps you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. It appears everyone is doomed in Phantom Manor. This chamber has no windows and no doors.
It's a dream I never thought I really had, or a dream that I never thought was even possible to come true. But alas, it did. An individual experience through the halls of Phantom Manor at Disneyland Paris. What can you say about that? It's unique, special, once in a lifetime. I feel very fortunate to have received it. Now, we spend the rest of the day basking in the glory of such a triumph early on in my day at Disney. Everything else is extra. As we press on to Ratatouille.
It's a nice little first experience on a cheeky and fun enough dark ride. Made all the better because we wound up watching the movie the night before. It by no means will top the list of Disney Parks favorites for me, but that's not what it's all about right now. What Disneyland Paris is providing at this point is laid-back exploration, the chance to ride variations of old classics I haven't seen since I was a teenager, nostalgic remnants of throwback experiences no longer available back at home, and brand new vibes that surprise and completely exceed expectations. But above all that, what's ultimately taking hold is the enjoyment of the pressure-free tranquility that this park is providing. I gotta be honest, when I have a big bucket list roller coaster experience in front of me, I probably go a bit too hard in the paint. But I'm sure I'm not alone in that here, right?
Change at the drop of a dime. C'est la vie. Santé. A little rain. Never stop to chant. We're mashing it up at Disneyland. Just a little rain, that's all. Disneyland Paris Space Mountain. It was always a bucket list coaster as a kid. Just got off my first ride. You know, it's not earth shattering, but it's so nice to experience it. After many decades of watching it from afar, thinking about it, the overlay's lame, but what can you do? The Terre de la Lune days are a long time ago. Coming back around for a second lap.
At this point, what's striking me most is remembering the value and enjoying the familiarity. Picking and choosing which favorites to re-ride and what to skip. Baking in available hours to get the coveted souvenir champagne flute and enjoy it together, while deciding to just chill and wait for a close-up spot for the evening show instead of squeezing in more rides. And then bailing when the crowd of diehards who wait for that front row seat get a little too packed in and crazy for our liking. A little further back will be just fine. I guess now, on the final night at the final park, I finally did achieve in earnest the lie I was telling myself that I was here for reasons other than riding a bunch of coasters. And as the lights go down on our last Disney night, one more glowing projection on the castle, one final burst of fireworks, I find myself basking in the triumph of it all. I achieved balance and got the best of all worlds. I married the most incredible woman, had a hell of a time celebrating it all, from ancient sites to unique cafes to world-class museums to civic marvels. Oh yeah, and I got to ride a bunch of dope-ass coasters. And so with that, we end this experience in Europe. A honeymoon, a creative pilgrimage, a reset. Not just a ride toward our new chapter in life, but a moment to enjoy the present that we're already in. A day at a Disney park will soon look a lot different.
The day will come soon where I have to put the roller coaster mania in the closet for a while in favor of the kids' rides. But until then, I'll be here documenting the pursuit of more roller coasters closer to home. And with that, thank you for joining me on this visual representation of the theme park portion of our Europe honeymoon. If you made it this far, I'd like to encourage you to just give a quick hit of the like and subscribe button because, in the words of PBS, support for this channel comes directly from viewers like you. I'd love to see you stick around for more explorations of the theme park and roller coaster world in my own style here with these narrative and music-driven pieces. Till then, peace.
One time for the underdogs, all the square pegs, never quite fitting in and couldn't care less.